What up, gangsters? Kenny G here, coming at you with another video. And of course, we're here with
Lydia.
Yes, and today we're going to be talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend, the entire season as a whole. Of course, you may or may not know that season 1 of Rent-A-Girlfriend just wrapped up today, September 25th, 2020. And we just watched it, and we'll give our opinions on the last episode, as well as the season as a whole, as well as the big news that dropped today for Rent-A-Girlfriend, which is, of course, Lydia,
Season 2!
Yes, so Rent-A-Girlfriend has been renewed for a second season.
Yay!
Which is great news, because I was kind of worried whether it would be renewed or not, but I mean, most like, you know how they have like rankings of like animes and how they're all doing. In most rankings, Rent-A-Girlfriend was like in the top 3.
Yeah,
you know, it was in the top 3, dueling it out with like Oragairu, right? Like Yuzaki-chan was like further down the list, like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But Oragairu and like Rent-A-Girlfriend were like always like switching spots 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like it's great, and I'm super happy to see it renewed. It was kind of expected, but I was still worried that it wouldn't get renewed. Let me just close that so we don't have any more notifications bothering us. Now, moving on from the awesome news, Lydia, what did you think of Rent-A-Girlfriend? I don't know. Do you want to talk about episode 12?
Let's talk about episode 12 and then as a whole, I think.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. All right, so we're going to talk about spoilers. Last episode of Rent-A-Girlfriend was spicy. Oh my god, Mommy-chan, you're such a jerk! Yes, so if you don't know what happened, Mommy-chan rented Chizuru and
lots of drama ensued, right? At the same time, the episode kind of opens up with Kazuya kind of feeling guilty. He's basically like going over in his head saying how he feels really guilty about everything he's put Chizuru through. And on top of that, everything that he's putting Ruka through as well, right?
Yeah.
And he feels guilty for both of them, right? And so he's like, I can end this by essentially just like solidifying my relationship with Ruka, and then kind of being like, you know, see you later, Chizuru. Even though he's like, I love Chizuru, that you know, it might be best to just move on, right? Because it's hurting everybody.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
Now, he of course believes that Chizuru has no feelings for him at all. And on top of that, well, the episode starts with him basically getting called out by Ruka, right? Isn't that how it starts? Like they go on a bit of a date and then they go to his job, and there's like boys are trying to ask her out, and she's like,
I have a boyfriend, don't I?
Yeah, and she looks at him and it's like, oh god, what have I done, right? I'm putting her through this, and you know, Chizuru through that. And then just as he's about to solidify his relationship with Ruka, out
of the corner of his eye,
he spots Mommy-chan, who has rented Chizuru and brought her to the karaoke bar where they work, and is going to basically grill her, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's basically to shame her.
Yeah,
really, right?
Like
it's kind of disgusting what she does.
Mental, like, gymnastics kind of going on there.
It's well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely, like, it falls within what is allowed for being a rental girlfriend, but she's not doing it for the right reasons. Right?
Yeah.
Like asking her to sing for her at a karaoke thing.
Yeah.
Technically, that would fall under what's okay to expect a rent-a-girlfriend to do.
Yeah.
However, she's not doing it because it's like, you know, lovey-dovey.
I'm a lonely dude.
Yeah.
Who wants
it's
some
like,
company.
I'm doing this to embarrass and shame you.
Yeah. It was. Oh, Mommy-chan sucks.
Yeah. What's so weird about Mommy-chan is there's some people who are like, Mommy-chan is best girl, and I'm like, how? How can anyone think that Mommy-chan is best girl? I don't know, but there are some like Mommy-chan stans out there,
I guess,
waving the Mommy-chan flag. I don't know why. I mean, sure, she's cute, or she's got a cute design at least. But her entire personality is like this very nasty character.
Kind of lady.
She's like kind of evil, and she only dated Kazuya because he was convenient,
Yeah,
and then
she was,
now
like, bored.
after the fact, she's like developing feelings for him now.
I don't know. I don't think she is. Because, like, okay, there was a scene where, like, okay, so essentially she kind of took her out to embarrass her, and then, like, she's, you know, then they walk up
Yeah,
to,
the
like,
big
this-
dramatic scene where they're at the bridge,
Where they're at
right?
the
And this is
bridge.
where I thought the anime was going to basically end on a major cliffhanger, because I knew this scene was coming because I read the manga. But, yeah, go ahead.
So essentially, you know, our main protagonist pretends he's ill so he can go home. So he's like following them up the bridge and like listening in on what they're saying. And essentially, it was just like, you know, Chizuru was like, "Well, how do you feel about him? Like legit."
How do you feel?
Yeah, it was just like very like emotional, and like you should give him a chance. He could be the one to make you happy. And then she's like, "That's between me and him. Fuck you." And then she's like, "No, fuck you." Okay, it didn't actually happen.
Well,
like,
no,
that's verbatim.
Chizuru was like very like on
Emotional.
the verge of like weeping, right?
Yeah.
You could tell by like the way they drew her eyes that it was like, you know, that like watery, almost gonna cry because she feels for Kazuya.
Yeah.
But she doesn't, right? She like keeps it under control.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Mami-chan's like dead fish eyes, like
she's like
shit.
dead eyes, yeah. She's just like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. And it was just
Right?
like heartbreaking because you're like, okay, well, like maybe Mami-chan still has feelings, and then she just, I just.
She like tears her, like, because at some point Chizuru grabs her hand and is like, hang on, like, hear me
We're
out.
not done here.
Right?
just,
And
like-
then she like tears her hand away and is
Yeah.
just like, just stay out of our business or something.
Yeah,
and storms off,
yeah.
right?
Essentially, she was just like, you know, you've been dating him for like a year, and I get sick of your smiling face. So it was just like weird. It was like a weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it ends on Kazuya basically saying, I want you, right?
Yeah.
That's the final scene is
He's outside his apartment.
he's outside his apartment. Chizuru comes home. She's trying to get into her apartment. And then he tells her how he overheard some of it. And, you know, she starts apologizing. And he's like, why are you apologizing to me? Like, I should be apologizing to you for all of the, you know, the
Stuff
trouble I
that
caused
did.
you.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I tried to get you a girlfriend, but I couldn't, right?
I failed, yeah.
And then that's when he just blurts it out that he's like, I want you, right? And of course, what she interprets that as like, I want to date you, right? And then he like backpedals.
He's like, I meant as a rental girlfriend, like, you know, not.
Yeah, but no,
it's not weird. It's not weird.
Was it the credits rolled and then it played that second scene?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, she obviously knows the truth. Everyone knows the truth. It's sort of like
Obvious.
It's sort of like just like in Orgairu, where it's like everyone knows the truth, but they're all kind of like hiding behind politeness because that will protect each other's feelings, right? So Chizuru 100% knows that he meant he wants to date her, even though after the credits he like backpedals. He's like, oh, as a rent-a-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that's what you meant. Well, that was really a misleading statement or something like that, right? And she goes inside, and then, he goes in, and he's like, oh, she doesn't care about me at all, or whatever, right? And he's like rolling around on the floor like an idiot.
Yeah. And then she's like on the floor of her apartment being like, oh, what a dumbass.
Yeah, but she's like blushing. She's blushing profusely.
Yeah.
And she's like totally like in shock of what basically was said, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want to give away any spoilers going forward, right?
Don't do it.
I know other stuff that plays out, but I mean, that's a really important scene.
Yeah.
It's a really important scene. I didn't think we were gonna get it this season. I thought it was really gonna end on the bridge scene.
Yeah,
right?
that would have been really
But
ending,
like on a cliffhanger, like, do you like him or yes or no? And then just like have Mami-chan start to open her mouth and go to credits or something.
Yeah. That would have been like, ooh.
Oh God! Now I gotta wait for the next season. But you got a little more closure, at least with Mami-chan for the time being.
Yeah.
And then you get like this final scene that kind of shows all of the main characters, including the other girls. You get a little bit of Ruka. Obviously you get Chizuru. and you get Sumi, you know.
The pink-haired lady.
Yeah. You only seen her for one episode, really, right? But she comes into play more in second season, and she'll probably, assuming there will be a third season, she'll be even more in it in third season. So, yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
But overall, how did you feel on the season as a whole?
I really liked it. It always kind of kept me at the edge of my seat because I was like, oh yeah, this is the end. This is the end for them. Like, the ex-girlfriend's back. And I was just like, oh, this is the end for them. The blue-haired lady's in. Oh, this is the end. The pink-haired lady's here. And just like, I'm just like, how do they like continue like this series like with such like a flimsy like preface, you know what I mean? But it does. It works. I love it. I'm in love. It's great. And
what's flimsy about it? What makes you say it's a flimsy
because it's like a rental girlfriend is like it's a relationship based on money. It's a relationship.
It's a monetary relationship,
needs,
yeah,
right?
and it's supposed to be temporary.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
This is the thing where just like you can just date someone and be like, well, that's the end of that. Like, you know what I mean? Now I can spend money on our real girlfriend. But like, it's just like she keeps like sneaking her way in or whatever.
Well, because over the course of the year, they've been dating for a year now.
Yeah.
Renting, dating, or whatever. But at some point, they started hanging out a little without him paying, right? There was at least one time where they were hanging out like at like a cafe talking, and he wasn't paying or anything. It was just them talking, right?
I think he would pay her afterwards because like, I feel so bad. Here's some money.
No, he did do that once, but.
Yeah.
Who were they talking about? Ruka? They might have been meeting to talk about Ruka or something, right? And he was like, "Hey, I didn't pay you or anything." It's like it wasn't a rent-a-girlfriend situation. It's just like they were friends hanging out. Right?
Yeah, that was. So nice.
And things kind of, it's definitely going to be exciting going forward. If you thought the drama was over, it ain't over yet. Right, so just look forward to it. Look forward to season 2. When it's coming, I didn't look up the exact release date, but Google it. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description of the video.
Yeah.
But
it was probably one of the most animes I enjoyed this year. Like, we were watching a few of them. This was probably like my number 1 favorite, honestly. Like, because it's just. The design was great. The characters are lovable. The story is good. The drama is.
The drama is through the roof.
It's great. I really like it. I think you guys would enjoy it.
And Chizuru is so pretty.
Yeah,
like every single time, her design, like whoever came up with her design is just like top tier. And like her hairstyle's changing like every episode. It's like pigtails. It's like side pony. It's like this. It's that. It's. You know, all the different scarves and stuff. And you're just like, okay, wow, like there's a lot of work put into this, right? And like, it's sort of like when I think back to Citrus. You remember the anime Citrus? Where they had, what was her name? Yuzuchi? Yuzu? Yeah. Yuzuchi was her full name, but they called her Yuzu. And every episode, she'd go through like 3 different hairstyles and makeup styles and within the same episode. And you'd be like, whoa, like that's a lot of work for animators. Considering if you look at anime even like 5-10 years ago,
this is a static
it's like thing. This is your static clothing that you're going to be wearing from episode 1 to episode 26.
Yeah, it's
right?
true. It's true.
You have your school uniform and one out of school outfit.
True.
That's it.
That's true. I know, right?
Don't ask for more than that.
That's true. Yeah.
Right, but this was a lot more. And with Citrus, and then same here, like lots of different designs, and it's really enjoyable, and I really liked it. Same. And I am definitely looking forward to seeing season 2, and hopefully we get a season 3 even, because like I said, you're probably gonna need 3 seasons to get through all of the content there is.
So far.
Yeah.
More is
and
coming.
they're still writing it, so who knows, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, Lydia, is there anything else you want to put in there?
I like him a lot. I like how he's older and pervy. I feel like that touches my heart a lot.
I love how he's a bit of a perv.
Yeah.
I love that, like, the second, like, any girl does anything nice for him, he's like, does this mean they want me? And then he'll have, like, some weird fantasy of, like, them having,
erotic
like,
thing.
Like he'll have, like, some erotic fantasy and he'll be like, nope. Get a hold of yourself, bud. Come on.
Yeah.
Right? You're just like, that whole, shtick continues.
Yeah.
I
I like it. I mean, I like that they're older, so it's not like weird. You know what I mean? They're all in college. Like the age is good.
Well, that's how they can make it more adultish,
Yeah,
right? With
exactly.
all the erotic scenes that play out in his fantasies, because they couldn't do that with like high school stuff.
No.
But anyways, yeah, I like him. I like Chizuru a lot.
Yeah,
Sumi will really grow on you. Even like later in like season 2, Ruka will grow on you. At least she grew on me. And I was like, you know what? She's pretty likable too. Although at the start you're like, okay, she's super annoying. But she really grows on you.
Okay.
And Mami-chan, like I haven't finished the manga, right? But even as far as I am, Mami-chan is still super annoying. She's basically the villain of the piece, right? You gotta have someone who's just like an a-hole.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta have that villain.
It's like stirring the pot and being like, yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I don't want to go any further than that without giving spoilers. So anyways, we should wrap it up here.
Okay. Let us know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the final episode of season 1 of Rent a Girlfriend? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Was there something that we missed? Who is best girl? Let us know in the comments below.
Yes, let us know.
If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Give us a like and a share. Likes are very important for our channel. Give us a tiny channel exposure. And we need your help to defeat Mami-chan. Mami-chan!
Take her out, take her.
So like our stuff. If you want to follow us on Twitter, our handle is YouAreDorkalicious. We also stream live weekly on Twitch. Our handle is super_Dorkalicious. And don't forget to join the Discord. Links in the description. Alright guys, it's been Lydia.
Yeah, I'm Kanojo.
And it's been fun dorking out with you. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Lydia. If you like what you see, hit that like button as it helps our channel gain exposure. Also consider smashing subscribe. If you like our content, it would really mean a lot and helps our channel grow. If you want to interact with us, leave a comment down below or follow us on Twitch at super_Dorkalicious. We'll see you next time.